My name is Alisse Goldenberg, and I'm married to Brian Goldenberg, and together we have these three monkeys, Joseph, Phillip, and Hailey. They are 4.5-year-old triplets. They were born here at Sunnybrook at 32 weeks, 6 days. Joseph was under 4 pounds, Phillip was 3.5, and Hailey was around 3 pounds when they were born. When I found out that I was having triplets, it was a bit of a tumultuous time. I did not have an OB/GYN, and my gynecologist recommended me to this one doctor who, when I sat in his office, he told me that unless I had what he called a selective reduction, that my children would be born with health problems, that at least one of them would have cerebral palsy, and basically I was highly irresponsible if I chose to proceed with the pregnancy with all three. He told me to go away and think about it for a couple days. I went away and I cried, and I did some research on my own to see if what he said was actually true, and yes, there are risks due to them probably being born preterm and everything. But
Mommy,
there were also risks.
Okay, so go play.
But there are also risks.
No.
Hang on. To having a selective reduction, such as a higher risk of miscarriage and other things like that. And I had already gone through one miscarriage, and the thought of doing it again just did not appeal to me. So I went back to this doctor's office, and I told him that I would not be having the selective reduction. And so he told me that if that was the case, he would not be my doctor. So she had heard that Sunnybrook had a multiples clinic and a high-risk pregnancy clinic as well. So she sent in an emergency referral saying, please find somebody to take her on. And I was taken on by Dr. Barrett. And from the first day that I sat in his office, I was treated as a human being with an opinion and with thoughts and feelings about how things should and would proceed, and I was treated with respect that I felt I hadn't gotten anywhere else. And that day I remember he said, as your doctor, I have to tell you about this procedure called a selective reduction, but you do not have to go through with it. Here are the risks if you don't do it. Here are the risks if you do it. Make up your own mind.